so quiet. Maybe because it's Monday and everybody had a drinking weekend, who knows. Welcome to my walk today. It's a bit cloudy and I'm not going anywhere. Really, I'm just going to walk around the village today. Resident cats. See if I got any mail. Nothing. Nada. Good morning, Dave. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We're leaving the compound. Morning, Mike. So what we got? We got some works going on. Morning, Neil. Morning, Julie. See if I can get everybody here today. Morning, Stuart. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on this bench over here and tell you what's going to happen. Not a lot's going to happen. So it's Monday morning. I've got that Monday morning feeling because I had that Sunday morning little Germany vibe. Hey, Gary. Oh, who did I miss? Sarah, Dave, Alan, Stuart. Okay, Julie. Okay. We missed everybody. Andy, Ian Miller, good morning. Good morning. So what we're going to do, I'm sat on the bench. The bench this is into town. And this is up the top to Playa Paraiso, and they're doing some roadworks. Morning up totally well, looks a little overcast today. I'm actually outside my house. So there's our building, our block. And I'm just going to walk up Thill, round down by Arco Iris, and along the beach, and then back up. So it's going to be a short one today, mainly because it's overcast, and secondly because I've got lots to do. And we got leader holes on Monday, so I need to weigh myself and measure myself. And then tonight, I'm going somewhere different. I'm not going to the Masala. I'm not going to stay in town. I'm going to go somewhere different. I don't know where yet, but we'll see. So let's turn you around. Pop. There you go. So, there we go, straightened up. So we're going up Thill. I think they're putting in 2-inch pipes. So it looks like they've taken most of the road up. And they're going to be putting in 2-inch pipes, I think. So we'll see. Good morning. I'm going to take my life in my hands now. This is like a roundabout with a zebra crossing in the middle of it. It's really weird. This is the only way out of town as well. I don't have my real glasses on. I've only got my sunglasses. So that means I can't see a thing. Actually, it means it's good because I can read your comments. 39 people watching, 14 thumbs up. Thank you very much. So this is my sport. So on the left here, we've got Callao, which is I don't know whether it's vacational or not. I think you can actually live there, but it looks like a little vacational thing. And this is the next block to us, which is Sunset View. Not that they've got the monopoly on sunset views, like, but that's what it's called. So, as you can probably see in the background up in the mountains, lots of dank clouds, but it's still warm, 23 degrees. A little bit, what's the word? A little bit humid as well. Yeah. Morning. Who was that? Oh, loads of people. Morning. Sue Long, Denise Pearson's online, Simon Barrett's online, Craig Andrews, loads of people. I will read all these later. Looks muggy, as we say around here. Aye, it does. It does. Muggy was the word I used as well. So all the new speed limits are coming into force. So that means all urban roads now are 30. So you can't go anywhere where it isn't 30 unless you've got 2 lanes in the same direction, and then it's 50. So if you've got 1 lane in one direction, it's 30, and if you've got 1 lane in one direction as a one-way street that doesn't have a raised pavement, then it's 20. So I'm sure they've given us 6 months grace because it came into effect last year, but they're not actually prosecuting now till this week. So let's assume that there's going to be more police presence. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Alison, hope you're okay. I had a good weekend, but that means I'm not really okay because I went down to Little Germany last night whilst Christine was watching TV for a quick beer, and ended up having a quick 3. Then I had another one when I got home. So I'm feeling the worse for wear today. Hi everyone. 30 kilometres, less than 20, isn't it? 30 is, well, 50 miles an hour is 80 kilometres. So it's 5/8. Then 100 is 160. That means 10 is 16. So 20 is 32. So it's just under 20, you're right. Just under 20 miles an hour. Morning, Timbo. Okay, keep up the walks. Keep up the great vlogs. I will, Willie. I will. There we go. I'm actually picking up the pace now through this barranco here, which has been used as a sort of a dumping ground, really, for building stuff. I don't know if they're going to do anything here. I know they can't build in the barranco, but this area is buildable. Opposite the banana plantation over there. And Playa Paraiso in the distance, so if you can see over the fence. Right. We can actually see my flat in a minute. Alright, morning Tim. Too many beers, yep. I've got to walk it off, I do. What was the other one? Oops, I nearly blocked you. Don't read or walk at the same time, or you might bump into it. Woof! You're right. Shouldn't read and walk at the same time. Okay, we got 63 people watching. 32 thumbs up. So basically, let's see if I can do this now. This rocky outcrop now that I'm just about to pass, now right next to it is my balcony. So if I carry on, my balcony is hidden, and I'm revealing the balcony now. So right there, that's where balcony banter happens. Cool, huh? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Doors are shut, very good. Nobody robbing me at the moment. Morning, Anne. Mary Poppins. Some guys on the other side of the road want to overtake me. Morning, Tim. Just joined. I'm in my village today, so we're just going past the block where Giuliani lives. Arco Iris, which means rainbow. So we're going to walk down here to the beach, and then we might actually turn a bit left, because you can walk left and go to Playa Paraiso, but the bridge, that's what I'll do. I'll turn left today and give you another idea of what it's like to walk along. Now, it's a very stony and gravelly place, so I might have to stop a couple of times to empty my shoe, but it'll be interesting. And then I'll do the shortcut back on the other side of Arco Iris. So, as you can see, it's cloudy on the island, but it's blue skies out to sea. So, we don't really have any storms or anything. It's basically just the air that comes in is very humid. And when it rises up over the mountain, it'll condense into clouds. So, it's not really stormy. I watched Giuliani's vlog for the food, looks amazing. The scenery was gorgeous, as Alison. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Giuliani Nendel, go to any of our balcony banter and her address is there, or just type in youtube.com/Giuliani Nendel, one word, and you should get to her thing. And she's doing some nice vlogs up in the mountains now, because she goes at the weekend hiking, and she went into a chiringuito at the weekend and had some fantastic food. What looked like huevos rancheros. It's like egg and chips. Oh, there's a poor old dog over there, look. You alright? You got a bad leg, have you? Carry on. Carry on. Don't want him turning around and biting me. Okay. Hey, Rick's online. Rick and Shelley. How are you guys? Huh. We had a great time on Friday. Sorry I didn't have all your other stuff that night on your Sky Sports channel. Here we go. They're all missing us. Can't see a thing without my glasses. Morning, Sharon. All is well. Christina's doing her meditation. Yep. So, morning. So, here we are. This is the end of Arco Iris now. And there's another block that's called Mirador de la Gomera. Mirador is like a beautiful view, or a golden view, maybe, I don't know. Mirador de la Gomera obviously is the island of La Gomera, which is over there in the distance, which is actually got clouds on top of it, but very sunny. So the clouds must be up and away, and the coast there looks really sunny. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. So this is downhill, and as we all know, if you go downhill, you got to come back up. Everybody says whatever goes up comes down, and here it's whatever goes down comes up. Hi, Mary. Oh, Cork City, Cork Bay. How are you there? I'm from Cork. Go and see my friend Marilyn. She had a school there. 79 people watching, 47 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Here we go. Mirador de la Gomera. And this is the area around the beach, as you all know and love. That white building there is the El Ancla complex with little Germany in it, facing the yellow building, which is the Atlantic Holiday Company. AtlanticHolidayCompany.com. It's very Scandinavian, but anybody can book it, I think. You just don't see it on English language websites a lot. So now we're going into the wilderness. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at all these cigarette butts and doggy shits. Oh well. A lot of people who have dogs here say the dogs are free agents and they don't own the dog. I suppose maybe to get around the chipping laws and the tax, but they say it's not my dog, it's just my friend. He walks with me and lives in my house. I suppose if you can get away with it, you can. Huh. So looking on the corner over there, underneath the Atlantic Company, you've got the white houses right on the built into the rocks, basically. That's Las Banderas, I think it's called. And right on the corner is a restaurant called El Delfín, the Dolphin, and you can sit down there, that blue area here, and look out to sea. There's basically nothing in your way until Florida, Mexico, South America. And if you look all the way down the coast, apart from shimmying past Dakar, there's nothing then until Antarctic. So we're going to walk this way today, because this eventually will become a maritime walkway. Now, I probably won't be alive when they finish it, but they have started it. And as you can see, people have put stones along the side, but it's still not really wheelchair friendly. In fact, it's totally not wheelchair friendly. Although, we did come with a shopper one day. Christine had a big shopper with big tyres. And we did come once with a shopper, but never again. It was terrible. So, there's some caves down the bottom with people living in them. I don't know whether they're still there, because there was a purge of people living in caves along this coast not so long ago. But this is the end of the banana plantation, basically. And we're going over to Playa Paraiso, which isn't that far. As you can see, those white buildings there are the ones that we passed on the way down to the Rio. So, in fact, I think it is the Rio. Yep, I think it is the Rio. So, as you can see, we're quite close at this end. It's a lot longer if you walk over the banana plantation at the top. Buenos días, María. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, pero muy cansado porque ayer he bebido demasiado. Oh, here we go, some nice, what are they called? Cacti, or cactuses. Mark's been down the allotment. There we go. So we got some free running dogs now. I really think I'm working now, so watching you in the background. Cool dudes. Don't forget to work hard for the man. Working every night and day. I was given some advice on Friday, which I always give to children, to say life's changing. I always give this advice to children, to say that the old days of going and getting a job as a sheet metal worker or in a factory or in a shop, or even as an accountant or something like that, it's all going to go away, because it's all going to get automated. So you're going to be paid in the future for what you do best. So make sure what you do best is the thing you love. Whether it be dancing, drawing, adding up numbers, well, not adding up numbers because computers will just take that. But you know what I'm saying. Make sure that you're prepared for automation. I mean, even stockbrokers, you know, that sort of like say, hey, buy this stock and that stock, and they get very well paid. The computers are taking over. You know, the AI algorithms are basically better at predicting stuff than the human being. So the world will change. So find your passion, do it to the best of your ability, and somebody somewhere will pay you to do it. Right. So, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I thought you could walk straight there, but you can't, because poof, the banana plantation extends down here. So I'm going to go the long way, and on the way back, because I think I've got to go, I think I can't get over the bridge, so on the way back I'll have to take the other way. Oh, stone in my shoe. I got a hole in my sock, a hole in my shoe. Oh, hole in my stocking where the toe peeps through. Who sang that? All you youngsters there won't know. Because I'm 60 now, I don't know who sang it. I just know my mum and my granny singing it. Gracie Fields, maybe? Be careful, Tim. Morning, Tim, just joined. We're in actually Callao Salvaje on the coast walkway towards Playa Paraiso, which they've blocked off, so I know I can't get through. But I can show you where people go for walks, take the dogs, and this is actually a nice walk towards Playa Paraiso because they've redone the maritime walkway there. And when it opens this year, I'll take you around. It's very nice. There's no shops or bars on it. That's the problem. There's a beach in Playa Paraiso. That was close. My ankle went over. Luckily enough, didn't hurt. There we go. Hola, amigos. Don't know what he's doing there, but here you go. So this is the maritime walkway in Playa Paraiso. With a nice little hidden gem inlet. So I'll point you up there and then we'll do the reveal. So this is medium low tide, I think. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, I saw that. Darren John got 1,000 at the weekend. Well done, my friend. Well done. All he's got to do now is to get 40,000, I think it is, watch hours, or 4,000 watch hours, and he can get in with everybody. So I'm not reading anything now, because this is the dangerous bit. Yeah. So there's the inlet. In front of us is the maritime walkway and the Rio Hotel. And this, on Mother Kelly's doorstep, down something wrong lane. It was Mother Kelly's doorstep. Traffic sang out a hole in my shoe in 1967, wow. Yeah, so this is the bridge they built ages ago, and they blocked it off now because they're doing this maritime walkway. This goes all the way around the Rio, and in the distance here you can see the Roca Navaria. And in between the Rio and the Roca Navaria is the beach for Playa Paraiso. So, which is the actual Playa Paraiso. Danny Rue sang it, but I don't think he was the original because I think it comes from the 40s, 30s or 40s even. Okay. So look down here. Oh wow. Out to sea again. Out to sea again. Randolph Sutton. Wow. Might have written it. On Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Lane. I'm not sure whether it's Paradise Lane or not. So here we go. The reveal of Callao Salvaje from Playa Paraiso. Or as we say, Callao from Playa Paraiso. I'm doing Spanish with Paul again because I want to refresh, and our neighbour bought it, and so she's coming up Tuesdays and Thursdays and we're doing it together, and just going through the first level, that's things that I'd forgotten. And most of the things is how to pronounce Spanish words. So this is a nice rock formation here. I'll put my glasses on so I can see. I think I see people in the distance. Oh yeah. Fishermen. And down there's a cave that somebody lives in, I think. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, this gives you a better view here of the Maritime Walkway. Very wide. There's going to be benches along it, trees going past the hotel front there. I don't know, I suppose you can pop up and jump in for an all-inclusive breakfast without them knowing. Okay, happy to help with your Spanish, Tim. Thank you, Maria. Stunning views. There's two reasons. There are two things you got to do when you're learning a foreign language. One is learn how it works and practice, and the other is to use it. And learning how it works and practicing is less important than using it. Because if you don't use the language on a daily basis, then it doesn't become part of your psyche. What's that? Song was first published in 25. God, that Randolph Sutton. Can read Spanish better than understand it verbally. Speaking with the Yorkshire accent doesn't help either. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That is the whole thing. If you don't fail, then you never learn. English is quite good because you can speak it very badly and still be understood. So things like, hey, you, me, we, hungry, go eat, does not conform to any English grammar that I know of, but you know exactly what I mean. And the biggest problem with adults learning languages is they feel like they sound stupid when speaking another language like that, whereas it's cute. So all you got to do is to learn, lo siento, mi español es muy malo. So that's not even correct, because is muy malo is Dinglish, or Splinglish, Spanish Slinglish. But people will understand you. But at least you say that one sentence, they have a totally different view of who you are. You're not the guy that comes in and says, a loaf of bread, por favor, you know, or just speak louder. You're actually making an effort. And the reaction of the people that you're speaking to will go up exponentially the more words you learn. And also your view of the world changes, because the language actually rewires your brain. And some people have said that when I speak Spanish, I have a German accent for some reason. But there you go. Yep. So we're back over here now. I took the shortcut. I've looked to the end of here. Gives a better view of Las Banderas. So these are the rocks that you can see from our terrace. There's a dog behind me. 8 dogs. Actually, I love dogs. Just couldn't eat a whole one. Man says, I think your Spanish is fab. You're doing a great effort and the locals appreciate it. They do. They really do. Although a lot of locals want to practice their English. So I'll speak Spanish to them and they'll speak English back to me. So it's, but that's good because my comprehension, that's the other thing that's the problem. If you don't listen to the language, your comprehension goes out there. So you can be perfect in diction, pronunciation, grammar, and feel confident making up sentences and having conversations. But when the guy talking back to you, he speaks so that you don't understand him, well, he doesn't speak like your teacher, your Spanish teacher, you've had it. But I put it down to things like, if you're in the Canary Islands, it's got a lot of South American influence, the language. And also, there are certain traits here, like the final S's are usually missed off, or certain parts of words are just assumed that you know what I'm saying. So I hear people, they want to say, see you later, hasta luego, and they'll say, a luego. So they'll just assume that you know they mean hasta, which means until. Luego means later. So see you until later, I think. Am I right? But a comment down if I'm wrong. Thumbs up if I'm right. 125 people watching a walk along Callao Salvaje, the plantation, and the rest of the world. My glasses just fell down. But they're not broken. Don't worry, children, they're not broken. Uncle Timmy is a professional. Why do Tenerifeans call a bus a guagua? Never got that. Actually, it was the company, I think, that, it's like saying Hoover and Kleenex. So I think it was the company that made the first buses here was called guagua. It was written on the front of them. So I think there always have been and always will be called guaguas. Estación de Guagua, I think, is the bus station. Although it would be Estación de Autobús, I think. Take that as an advantage, Tim. Oh, missed it. Is it a law to wear a mask in such an isolated place? No, you're right. I think theoretically I could take it down, and then I had to put it back on if I can't guarantee a social distance of 1.5 meters from somebody else. So anybody walking along this path coming the other way, I'd have to put my mask on and off. And basically I'm just used to it now, so it doesn't really bug me. It bugs me if I'm going uphill. And we're going to do the jog again today, up that little heart attack hill. I'm going to put you down and put my glasses on my head properly. Oh no, I got it. There you go, glasses on my head properly. Okay, let's see what that was. It isn't easy to take a breath, actually. The air is just warmer, that's all. There we go, take that as an advantage in Canarias. Accent is plain. You don't need to worry about pronunciation. That's also true. It is an advantage because but you need to know which words you can leave off or which endings you can leave off, or you end up sounding a bit dwarf. Dwarf, that's German for stupid. In fact, Laura and Hardy in Germany are called Dick and Dwarf, which directly translates me to fat and stupid. 122 people watching, wow. So we're back over into the Callao Salvaje area now. This is Mirador de la Gomera and Arco Iris behind it. We're coming up to our complex is behind that. Then we've got the Callao Garden, the white building is Callao Garden, which is the Blue Sea Hotel. And then to the left of that, to the left, that's the right, to the left of that, here we go, is Tropical Park with the red roofs. It's really weird doing that backwards. Have you both had your vaccines? Yes, Christina's fully vaccinated. I've had the first AstraZeneca and I'm being called back in June to get the booster. So yes, we're done. And in fact, we went to the hospital Friday morning. That's why there was no Friday walk, just for a checkup for Chris. As a regular thing that they send you out for mammograms for prevention of breast cancer. And when we got there was no parking spaces at all. There were hundreds of people, and literally hundreds of people, lining up for their vaccination, because we've got every few weeks or months we get a great big delivery, and when we do it, we give it all out. So we've actually administered over 90% of the received vaccines. So everybody's saying how great other countries are at doing the vaccination, but that depends on supply. And Britain were very, very clever in securing contracts with the suppliers all over the world and investing in their products. So I mean, it's only fair, but part of their contract was you supply us first. So instead of distributing it out to all countries, Britain got exclusive access to all the stuff that was made in Germany and Poland, and it couldn't be distributed. But now we're getting distributions. We are well on the way. In fact, we're ahead of our original plan, which was to vaccinate everybody by September, or 70%, I think is the goal. And actually we're going to hit that, I think, in the middle of June now. So that's really good news. I've been reading about where you can go and where you can't go. State of alarm finished yesterday, so that means that we're in a hiatus at the moment. And the hiatus is basically that we don't know whether all the rules are going to be ratified by the Canarian courts. Now they have to be, it just hasn't happened yet, or it might have happened now as we speak, but it didn't happen yesterday, or I didn't see it yesterday. And what happens is that all the state of alarm rules, like mask wearing and all that stuff, will be transferred over now to the autonomous communities. So that means the Canary Islands will have the say on what we do. Now I have a feeling that because Britain are saying 18th of May for international travel, I have a feeling that maybe, let me just find a place to sit. Here we go. I have a feeling that maybe the Canarian government will, is that safe? Yeah. I think the Canarian government will actually try and do a corridor with Britain for the middle of May. If not, then it'll be the 1st of June. The 1st of June is when the recommendation from the EU that non-EU countries be restricted to essential travel only. Now I know that on the British website, the Canary Islands is open for travel, but not for holidays, I think it is. So it's in 2 or 3 different paragraphs, and you have to interpret it away. So if you read one paragraph, it says, everybody except the Canary Islands, you can't go to Spain. And in the other paragraph, you say, don't go to Spain, including the Canary Islands, for leisure. So I would be very careful on what you do between the middle of May and the beginning of June. But it's looking promising. It is looking promising. We can't wait to get you guys back. And The only problem I'm seeing is that if we still need a PCR test to get here, so you've got to get that one, then you've got to get 2 when you get home if we're still amber. So that's going to put like 3 or 4 PCR tests per person on the price of the holiday, which you think you've got to include for the rest of this year. I don't think the vaccine or the green, the European green certificate, which would then show that you've been vaccinated, and certain countries could say, okay, if you've been vaccinated, then we will waive the necessity of a PCR test or reduce it to an antigen test. I don't know, but the antigen test probably won't work because we've been vaccinated anyway. It means we've got the antigens. Anyway, so who knows, but I'm sure they'll come up with something. Somebody was saying on Facebook this morning that they'll probably wait until the school holidays and then put the price up anyway. So, but I've always said that international travel is going to be different, and international travel is going to go back to the luxury that it was. And I think Britain has had quite a few years of cheap flights and cheap holidays, and which Germany didn't have. You know, to fly from Munich to Tenerife was always 200 euros each, if you were lucky, and more likely 350. I'm looking for our daughter, son-in-law and granddaughter to come over in September for my 61st birthday, because they missed the 60th, and we can't get a direct flight at the moment. It's amazing. And if you do get a flight over somewhere, it's 400 euros each. And it's got to be September, because in October the little one's 2, and then you've got to pay full price. So while she's still 1.5, or 1 9/8, 8/9, whatever it is, then it'll be cheaper to come over. But I just want to see him now. I'll pay anything. Right, got to carry on. I've decided not to jog up there, which is, let's turn you around. I've decided not to jog up here today. I'm going to go through town, because I've only been on 42 minutes and I'll be home too soon. So let's take you down the beach today. So this was done in 2014, and it was destroyed by a flood immediately afterwards, and they redid it in 2015. There we go. So you can actually go down the steps. Oops, I keep doing that wrong. Or you can come round here. 136 people watching. If for those of you just joined us and don't know where we are, we're at the beach, Playa Paraiso, in Callao, Salvaje, in Costa Adeje. I know a lot of people say it's not Costa Adeje, but it's the coast of the municipality of Adeje. So theoretically it is Costa Adeje, but it's not in the Costa Adeje resort. So look at those nice little flowers there. Beautiful. Beautiful. People in the sea. Nice benches. This is the type of exercise I like. That's my type of exercise there. I think I'll join these people exercising. It's called the reverse plank, I think. Now, we used to have a kiosk here that sold burgers and chips and drinks and beer and all that good stuff. And then they turned it into a restaurant, and the kiosk upstairs was a fully blown restaurant. And they never had the license to do that. And then I heard, it's hearsay, but I heard they were chucking stuff in the sea at night instead of taking it to the dump. So the guy got evicted, and since then nobody's taken over. Cinematic. Hey Nicky, how's your spanner? Okay, so we're coming up to my favourite spot now. Let's see if there's anybody here. Nobody on the bench. There we go. Beautiful little flowers. This is a rubber tree, is it? And a lovely bench. Good morning. On nanny duties, stopping in to say hello. Cool, dude. So this is my favorite spot. You can actually sit on the bench over here and see that view. See the view. Oh, fantastic. There we go. Hello. Alles klaar? How people can put a thumbs down for this? No, they're not offended. They're not offended. The thumbs down people are just the people that put thumbs down. It's what they do. I don't think they're even watching. I think they just come on, see I'm on, put the thumbs down, go away. Just ignore them. So here we go. Fantastic view. Beautiful. Let's turn you around. So here we are, sat on a bench. I know I should be walking, but you know what they say. Let's see if I can go back and see if there's any. Hey, JJ, Nikki, Alan, Anne. 329 to Dublin Lanzarote return for 2 people, 1st of June. That's not bad. Good morning, Nanny Duties has said that. Nikki Dunn. Must have been a flood to destroy that. Basically what happened was, let me turn you around again. This is at the end of a barranco as well. And there's a tunnel, I don't know if you can see, down here is a tunnel. This thing is a tunnel. And what happens is the water was so much that it actually washed all the tables and brollies away. And it took all the, well, this isn't sand actually. What they did here is they ground up the rocks to make sort of a shale. So it's very sharp, the sand here. You really need shoes, or I do. And so they ground up all the rocks, and then what happened was it took all the sand or the shale into the sea, and we just ended up with rocks again. So they had to start from scratch. I'll give them a thumbs up, but some people don't enjoy certain content. Doesn't necessarily mean make them a troll. They might just be being honest. Exactly right, exactly right. Maybe they just don't like the fact that I'm sat here enjoying myself and they're not. I don't know. I don't know. But we don't care, because we respect everybody's opinion as long as they're not being nasty, unnecessarily hurtful, or contravening the YouTube community guidelines. Suppose you've all read them because you checked it when you made your channel. You checked that you'd read them. And to comment, you have to accept them. So go out and read them. All the thumbs up for me. Busy Bus Driver, thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. 48 minutes. I'm going to go up now and decide whether I go up the stairs of death or around the village. Okay. Cinematic through the leaves. So I'll take you up to the top bit now. I was going to go up these steps, but I've decided to show you the top kiosk again for those of you who've not seen it. And these flowers are looking beautiful today. Just imagine there's some music playing in the background. Around the village for a change, yep. Basically, I don't have a lot of time today and I was late and I felt like crap. And so I decided to do the village today. Love your content, love to listen to your voice. It's very relaxing. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the top kiosk. Now they turned this into a barbecue restaurant. It was amazing. They put a roof on it, tables and chairs all over the deck here. In the corner there was the barbecue. And this, Alison, Spanner, as soon as I get home. Oh, I think I can do it now. I think I can do it. I think I can do it immediately. Alison, add moderator. There you go. And there's your spanner. People who've commented for a lot and want to be a help out, all you got to do is stick to the rules. Hola, ¿qué tal? So we're in a massive place where there's plenty of space, but these people decided to stand right next to me without masks, okay, and just chit-chat. I mean, there's all this space over here, which I'm going to move to, but I just don't understand it. Either they haven't read the rules or they don't care. And I know it's not, I mean, I know you're not going to die now. I know that it's, anyway, it doesn't matter. Happy to help? No problem, Alison. Super. Shouldn't go negative, should I? Oh, that's beautiful. I like that cliff over there. That's quite good. Fat fingers. Cool dudes. El Ancla. The Stairs of Death. Let's go and do the Stairs of Death, eh? How warm is it today? $28 all day, every day. But it was 23 when I left the house. Hang on, just. Rules are the rules. Still think masks outdoors are ridiculous. You know, I think what it is, they have these rules where you say you have to have a mask if you're not within 1.5 meters of people and stuff. And people were just interpreting it. So they just said, look, if you go out, wear a mask. That's the way they did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 72, 73, 74. Oh. There we go. 74. Thumbs up for Tim. Oi. Biggest problem I got. Now the mask's coming down. Just sit here for a little while. Muchas gracias, Maria. A few steps then, Tim. Hi. I've still got something to go, unfortunately. Enjoy your last day off. Okay. I thought he was going to say enjoy your last day, Tim. Well done, thank you very much. Oh, God. The sun's coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Let's go. So there's people coming. So I've got to put my mask on because otherwise I will be in contravention of the rules. You have to put your mask on if you're within certain distances. which they didn't, but there you go. Well done, Tim, and breathe. I will breathe. Have a few chill minutes, Tim. 55 minutes, I've still got 5 minutes. Have you got your water, Tim? Love you singing. I forgot the water. I did drink a lot before I came out. They'll still rocky eat your heart out. I'm actually still got some to go. Oh my God. Oops, what was that? There you go. Singing as well up all the steps. I'm singing in the rain. Just sing. This is the back of Little Germany. In the UK, I wear a mask when I go, the law requires. Yeah, outside. No, the law actually requires the mask regardless of social distancing in all public places. They do say that if you're in the woods and there's nobody about, you can take it off. So I could have taken it off in the wilderness over there. But typically you've got to wear it all the time. Most people just wear it under the chins and then pull them up when they go near somebody. Others just wear it under the chins to stop their gaping mouths opening. There you go. So we're coming up to Laura, Cafe Laura. You can have a breakfast, lunch and dinner, or ice cream. Guten Morgen, Kais. Dankeschön. So, now we're back up at the street. All right. ¿Qué tal? Bien? No mucha gente, ¿no? Live on YouTube, 132 gente vista ahora. So if you ever come over to Salvaje, don't forget to come to Bar Cafeteria Laura. They make the best ice cream, the fantastic coffees, and they have beers to die for. Ciao. There you go. So. Restaurante Pizzeria La Rueda. Hola, ¿qué tal? So pizzas there. Nice to see you smash the fitness. 5 stone loss. I don't know whether I've lost any this week. I think I lost it and put it back on again. But I'm doing 116 kilos as my highest weight. And then anything lower than that is good. My goal is for under 100 kilos. And also to fit into my lederhosen by Christmas, which I need to lose 30 centimeters off my waist, which is 12 inches. So that's going to be hard. Okay. So if you want to rent or buy a property, do the lotto. These are all closed. This is an Italian coffee restaurant, Un Dolcetto. And Farmacia. Hi Anne, we're fine, we're live on YouTube, give us a wave. 134 people watching. You did? This used to be the Chindian, we called it, Chinese and Indian restaurant, and they're now in the square down the bottom, and this is for rent or sale. For sale or rent. Extra rice, 50 cents. Man of meats, by no meats. King of the spring roll. This is Nebula. I think they're shut on a Mondays. Oh, that sign did say 28 degrees C. It probably is warmer now. But it is muggy. Okay. So, this is the Merlin Resort, which has been derelict for ages, and they are redoing it. So this is going to be really, really fun when this opens up. It'll give us 3 hotels in the strip here. Merlin Resort, Tropical Park, and behind that, the white one, which you can see in the distance there, which is, tell me again, Blue Sea Callao Garden. It is Callao Garden. So this is the bus stop in Salvaje, and because we are a one-way street, all buses stop here in all directions. I'm saying all buses, there's only one bus that comes through here, but it comes in from the top road, and it's either coming from Los Gigantes towards Los Cristianos, so you've got to get on the Los Cristianos bus to go that way, or the other way around, it's coming from Los Cristianos to Los Gigantes, which I now said correctly, hopefully. And so you just got to make sure you got on the right one. So here we go, here's a bus coming right now. You can't buy a ticket on the bus. This is the 473, and this one is going to Los Cristianos. They mostly, I would say 90% of them now are wheelchair friendly with a lift to get in. And if you've got bags, you can put your bags in these bottom compartments here, you see. So, or you've got a trolley or a some sort of what's the word, like a I can't think of the English word now, Kinderwagen, a pram, there you go, or a pushchair. So they were going to put the bus stop out, so set back, but that didn't finish, I'm afraid. So we're 62 minutes in. Agua, exactamente. Exactamente. Is that what you say exactly? So you see they've got the new 30 miles an hour, or 30 kilometers an hour signs. Then we've got this eyesore. How many steps did you do? Do you do a day, Tim? I don't count them. I think my phone does. And the last time I looked, it's between 5,000 and 6,000. It's not a lot. I should do 10,000. But basically, when I'm not walking, I'm doing stuff for Chris. So I do a lot of lifting, shoving here and there. And many people do forget about distancing, you're right. But every time that I've asked and said, you know, distance please, I've got verbal abuse and threats of violence in certain circumstances. One guy knocked a box out my hand. And I said, hey, violence is the resort of the thuggy. But that was it. Oh, just cross over the road from people. You know, you're right. The thing is it makes you wonder what type of society we live in shackle. That if you have to change your life to a rule that others flaunt, and then you have to change the side of the road because the others are not following the rules, that sort of becomes old very quick. I think there's a difference between arrogance and ignorance, but it's a fine line. So people who are being arrogant or ignorant, one of them can be taught and the other cannot. I think angry comes into play after you've been pushed to a point where humanity and humility fails. I think it's a very human trait to be angry about something. Typically, you're angry about yourself mostly, and you sort of project that onto others. I think so, what it is. But hey, if we were all the same, what a boring world the world would be. See you, Sandra. Right, 5:55. I'm nearly home, actually. I'm going to be somewhere different tonight. Somewhere I've never been. And everybody's got to go because I got to go. Christina's waiting, doing her meditation. I should film you going in, shouldn't I? Okay. So I'm going to finish it here. Have a nice day, everybody. Let me find a place to put you down so I can do the bit. Oh, clouds are still up there. Adios, adios, adios. Okay, turn you around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that little bell for notifications. Google thinks you might like this one. Or is it this one? I can never remember. If I'm looking at it, it's on the left. So it must be on the right for me. There you go. Google thinks you might like this one. Down the corner there, you can sponsor the channel. And if you're not subscribed, the little round one. See you tonight, 5:55. See ya. Wouldn't want to be.